Sri Lanka is an island. It has great diversity of people as well as cultures.
This country is blessed with natural harbors. This country is blessed with the right geographical location, from beach to the mountains, to the ruined cities, to the jungles.
Sri Lanka is known as land of smiles, and the Chinese used to call it land of no sorrow.
We are used to receiving visitors. We are used to other cultures. We are used to not differentiating and stretching our hands and helping people.
Overall, there seems to be a desire to please, I would say. There's an eagerness to please and to leave a good impression.
EFL today is a global freight forwarding company. But if you look at its corporate culture, it draws its strength from the Sri Lankan culture and the character of this country.
We just have one simple goal, nothing so complicated. It's about uniqueness. It's about Sri Lanka.
If you look at Sri Lanka, it's a unique culture because we go back to about 2,500-year-old history. It's geographically located in such a way that it was very famous for its trading. Starting with the Arabs who came in first, and then the Chinese, and then subsequently the Portuguese, the Dutch, and the British. So even if you look at the entire culture of the people over here, it's a marination of all these cultures put together. So I believe that's how the whole thing has grown into what we are, to being unique. Although there are different religions, it's one single culture. Most of the schools will have the Buddhists, the Catholics, the Hindus, and the Muslims all in one classroom, and they learn the same thing. So when it comes to different religious festivals, they all get together, they do things together.
People are accepting and very, very curious. And as a result, Lankans have that eagerness and ability, I would say, along with the eagerness to quickly form relationships and contacts with other people.
You can just walk into anybody's house and you're welcome with open arms. And probably when you walk in, you're being asked to sit, have a meal. It's a norm.
Hospitality probably comes on account of Buddhist philosophy that you manifest kindness. Take, for instance, at certain times in the day, fishermen spread a huge net, and which they spread over a wide area. Now, as they keep drawing it in, the weight is obviously greater and greater, and others of the community will come in.
Everybody wants to do a helping hand. The neighbor's daughter, the neighbor's sons, the man around the corner shop owner, everybody comes in.
Helping one another comes naturally to Sri Lankans. And this cultural aspect has sort of rubbed into our business, trying to understand the need and reacting to that need. So this is what you really see across the globe in all EFL offices. In a logistic business, systems and processes are very important. But having said that, it's like a double-edged sword. Sometimes they can also stall you. There can be bureaucracy or there can be some systemic failure which would cripple you from delivering what you have to deliver.
The company has thrived on two things, the human factor and relationships, within and externally.
It's about drawing your strength of relationships, the cultural knowledge that we have in this terrain, and more importantly, being able to take that decision ultimately in the interest of your customer. That's where EFL steps in with all their expertise.
When things are really not moving in a mechanized world, then we step in and put the human connections in and get it moving.
You want to go fast? Okay, I do.
Tuk-tuk is a little three-wheel taxi. It will take you to the destination because of the unique way that person drives. He'll find avenues He'll know ways to get to the destination than somebody who's just driving a car on the road. Because he'll know which shortcuts to take, having gone that journey many times. When you do the journey many times, you will always find different ways of getting there. So you know, okay, sometimes you may not be able to take the straight way, but then you can find avenues to get there. And you can get there much faster than somebody else. When it relates to the business, it's the same thing. When we get some freight to the airport, and if you want to get that on the plane, you need to know as to how you can do it, whom to talk to, where to talk to, and how do you get it. And then that's where I think EFL is above the rest.
There are many reasons why I'm proud to be a Sri Lankan. I think it's about the informality that this culture brings. Everyone is like a friend. It's a small country. It's like being in a small neighborhood. And imagine this character combined with this beautiful country, the sunshine, the hospitality, the warmth. I'm really at home when I'm here.
The informality is respected and is understood, and a person-to-person relationship is sometimes much more important than a document with a seal and a stamp.
As human beings, they are meant to be informal. As a company, we have brought back what a human being should be: easygoing, casual, get the things done. It's contagious.
That's how EFL has been able to grow. It's a multinational organization, but still, the thinking remains Sri Lankan. So it has that own EFL identity wherever we operate.
We are in 18 countries, but we don't call it countries. None of my team members call it countries. We are one country, 18 departments.
We excel in that human environment. And everybody in the organization walks that extra mile to deliver. And I think this is the key spirit of EFL.